morning, everybody, from day one in Marrakech. Today we are going to be going on a camel ride, a quad ride, and going to see a fire and dinner show out in the desert. I'm so excited to share this journey with you guys. So the first problem of the day is that we don't have any food. And the second problem of the day is that we have a bunch of euros and no Moroccan dirham. So now we're in a bit of a pickle. We have a plan. Since we had no money, we did have to walk and go get money from the train station before we headed over to get food. This market is nuts. This is crazy. So our taxi dropped us off and basically told us it'd be better to walk, but every other person is a motorcyclist, which is insane. So told you so.
Like that.
All right, we finally made it to lunch after getting through the hustle and bustle that is Marrakech, which is crazy. There are so many vendors, so many people on scooters, literally who do not care if they run you over, which is so funny. Like, you're just jumping out of the way every 5 seconds. We are currently at a restaurant called La Medina, which is in the middle of all of these beautiful little like shops, which is just amazing. We just ordered, so we're waiting for our food now, and we're on a bit of a tight schedule today. We are leaving for Camels at 3 p.m. and it's currently 2:13 p.m. So let's pray that we get out of here pretty fast. La Medina has some really good prices and I'm really excited to see how the food is. We ordered 2 Moroccan dishes, which I'm super excited about, and it only was about, I think, 12 Canadian dollars per dish. Mitch got some delicious vervain tea and I got a virgin mojito before we headed over to do our next activity. The restaurant was absolutely gorgeous. They had this beautiful neon sign and it was actually packed. It was so reasonably priced, which was amazing, and the dishes were so good. Like, my mouth is watering watching this back. Okay, so I'm going to try tagine of kefta and chicken patilla, and I'm very sorry if I botched that, but here we go. I'm actually so scared. That's so good. Okay, now I'm gonna steal Mitch's. It's just like some kind of like, oh my god. Okay. That is so good. It has like a bit of sweetness to it. Damn, this is so good. This is so good. I'm about to munch and then we have to literally get out of here in 10 minutes. So let's do it. Literally, like, you wanna touch a snake?
Absolutely.
Like 50 dirham, you should touch a snake.
No. Monkeys. No, keep walking. Aw. No thanks.
At this point, we did make it to the car that was taking us out to the Agafay desert for our nightly activities, but not without stopping to see how argan oil was made first.
How many camels are you worth? Not very much by this point. By this point, we had made it out to the Agafay desert and started our quad ride. You can't wheelie on this fucking fridge. The entire ride was so scenic and so beautiful. It was about 40 minutes on the quads and it was amazing. Mitch. Oh my fucking god, Mitch. I fucking hate you. With a passion. Alright, so we made it back after the 4x4 quad. It was such an amazing experience. I am covered in sand. My camera's covered in sand. My gimbal's covered in sand. Everyone's covered in sand. Mitch is covered in sand. But we made it back and we've just been taking some pictures because the view here is freaking phenomenal, as you can see. And I'm so excited. There's actually a ton left. So we got the chance to take some pictures. Now we're just waiting for them to prep the camels and just enjoying the scenery. I am pooped. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so tired, but I'm excited. And I've never ridden a camel before. So this will be my first camel ride ever. And probably Mitch's? Yeah, first camel ride.
All right, so it's everyone here's first camel ride. and I have sand in my lips.
This was the first time I've ever seen a camel in person, and it was so worth it. They are so cute.
Alrighty, so it's camel time. Oh my gosh.
They soft?
No. I feel like when I was like 5 and they like let you ride the ponies. Yeah.
Really big pony.
It's a really big pony. Boop. I can't even imagine doing 2 hours of this, guys. This is brutal on the legs. This is Charlie, and this is Jose.
Overall, the camel ride is so fun. It is 20 minutes, and that's definitely all you need. It is super scenic, and the camels are very cute.
All right, so we just finished the camel trekking and it was so fun. I absolutely enjoyed it and the camels are absolutely cute, and now it is dinner time. I am having the best time.
They do provide food with the tour, and each of these dishes was absolutely delicious and so well made. As you eat dinner, you get to enjoy the live music and watch the sunset as they prepare for the final fire show. The fact that this entire experience was $22 with food and activity included was amazing. I booked it through Get Your Guide, so there's a lot of options on there, but definitely look for this one in the Agafay desert. Good morning, everybody. It is day 2 of Marrakech, and I am so excited to go out and try the shops today and try out some new foods. Yesterday was super fun, but my camera did die, so it's definitely gonna be an interesting one, seeing if it stays alive today. Yesterday, I also really tested the limits of my camera by taking it into the desert. So today we're not gonna do that because I actually had to clean every last inch of my camera. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm really hungry. And I'm not very nice when I'm hungry.
We're gonna get some food.
So basically, our Airbnb host told us that there is an app that you can get to get taxis in Morocco that you actually know the price, and it's called InDrive. And so we downloaded that. You have to pay all cash, and it's not like super legal, I guess. When I was talking to the InDrive guy, he said like the taxi guys really hate InDrive because they haven't really struck a deal, I guess, with the taxi association. So, but the thing is like there's so many taxis here and people are trying to rip you off all the time. Like they don't use their meters and whatever. But with InDrive, you get to see how much you're paying. Like at the start, it's agreed upon, and then you go. So they can't jip you out of any money, which is nice. So definitely if you're coming to Morocco, use InDrive, and let's get going. Hey guys. Here we're making our way to Mandala Society Restaurant here in Marrakech. It is a long walk through this market, but the food is definitely worth it.
There it is.
Hey, how are you? How you doing?
We sat on the rooftop and we did have to wait a bit for the food, but it was worth it. After this, we went to the Henna Art Cafe so we could each get our henna done. This was so fun, I'm not gonna lie. Hello. I just wanted to get some henna done. All right, so we are getting some henna. He said I needed to read instructions. Okay, so leave on skin, no spas, very hot days, jewelry, remove it. Okay, yeah, forget about that, normal stuff. I've had henna before. Okay, let's pick one. Make sure to go to an actual shop to get henna done because there are many people in Marrakech who don't use the proper materials and you can get all sorts of infections. So Mitch, why can't you get henna on your wrist?
Yeah, so I can't get the henna on my wrist because I was told I'm actually part gorilla and apparently grow too much hair. So yeah, did not think that through today, but that's okay. So we're just gonna move up what was gonna be on the wrist to my palm or to the back of my hand, and it's gonna look great.
Alrighty guys, we made it out. This is my henna. I absolutely love it. Mitch also got a beautiful design. This is the Henna Art Cafe here in Marrakech and it's absolutely fantastic. I definitely recommend. They do such a wonderful job and the prices are pretty reasonable, which is nice. So if you are looking to get henna while you're here in Morocco, definitely come here. Anyways, we have to go to either the museum or the mausoleum. So let's go. We are currently in the central patio of the Ben Youssef Mosque here in Marrakech. It is beautiful. It costs 50 dirham per adult and they don't have student discounts or anything, which kind of sucks. I think this is a definite must-see. It was a bit tricky to find. We did have to go through like a giant market of people literally trying to sell you things everywhere, but other than that, like, pretty cool. What if I just... I'm just kidding. You should definitely visit the Ben Youssef Mosque. It is absolutely gorgeous in here and there's so much to see. The central court, beautiful. There are bathrooms, which is A+, and the architecture is gorgeous. Not to mention you get to do this. I thought I was stuck.
After leaving the mosque, we definitely got pulled into the weirdest side quest of my life, and I was definitely terrified for my life, but I guess you'll see what I mean.
Mitch, do you want to show the Berber gas mask?
Berber gas mask.
Mint.
How long, say, like a goat skin would it take from start to finish?
So first in the finish, 50 days.
50 days.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
quite a while. Yeah, it's a few days.
Super cool.
How many skins can you guys process in a day? Like,
Not every day.
not every day. Okay.
No. For the time, the skin, lot of time. Every day, can first natural, 3 days in the water natural.
Sure.
6 days here.
6 days in there.
And the soft the skin. After 6 days in the pigeon the poop. 7 days in the dye the wheat flour.
Sure.
6 days in the dye the color. After you go the small shop money man and
And-
this really how the wall the
yeah.
skin. Watch out.
Stuff up.
Yeah. Then like this, the smell here, pigeon poop. When you get up the smell it. You don't know.
Hi.
Bonjour.
Hi. Bonjour.
The tour went on for a while, and this was probably the most random thing that's ever happened to me. They got us into this tannery. It smelled terrible. There were no tourists anywhere, and the walk to the tannery and the walk back felt super, super unsafe. If you want to do a tannery tour, definitely just book it through someone. Don't get accidentally herded into one like we did. There are just better ways to do this, guys. I wouldn't recommend this one for sure.
You must be immune to the smell by now. So he brushes the skin.
No, that's I work on the scalp.
Wow.
Although it was super sketchy, they were super nice to us throughout the tour. The only part is that they did shake us down for money afterwards, and we were luckily able to only give them like 5 Canadian dollars, but they were asking for like $100 a person, and it ended up just being like a super sketchy situation. So after this, we just made our way to dinner and out of that strange part of town. I hope that none of you guys get in such a weird situation, and definitely be careful where you're going.
All right, so we made it to dinner at La Trattoria. It's Italian inspired, but with like Moroccan decorations, which is beautiful. I am so tired. I don't even know what happened in that last clip. I don't even know what happened. We got dragged into some kind of random leather making factory by some random guy. I'm very excited that we are safe and at dinner because leather making factory, crazy. It also smelled so bad. But like you saw, like they give you Berber gas mask, which is just mint, which is just freaking hilarious. Anyways, this has been a crazy day and I can't wait to get some dinner and grab a taxi home. Cheers.
This is the best restaurant in all of Marrakech. I swear, It is so good. It looks so small from the outside, but this is the walkthrough. Once you go all the way inside, you'll see what I mean. You do have to make a reservation to sit in the most beautiful part of this restaurant. They have a giant pool and so many gorgeous lights, and everyone is so kind and the food is so good. Definitely don't do what we did and make a reservation so that you can sit in this part of the restaurant.
The waitstaff is amazing, the food was amazing, and I definitely recommend coming here if you're going to be in Marrakech. It was highlight restaurant of my trip. I love it and I will definitely be back, and so should you. This restaurant, although beautiful, is definitely more expensive than other places. The drinks are more expensive and the food, but it is totally worth coming to. I love it here. Good morning. It is officially day 3 and our last day in Marrakech. We are headed to breakfast soon, but first we have to get out of the Airbnb. I also wanted to share with you guys the magnet I bought yesterday just because I didn't get to share, especially since my camera died. This is her. She's very, very cute. I love it. It was only 10 dirham, which is freaking amazing. I love that. And I'm so hungry and so excited for breakfast, so let's get going.
This is Billie, and it takes first place for best brunch in all of Marrakech. The food here was so good, the service was so good. They actually had only been open for about 2 months when we went, and I'm sure that they are still thriving because they put so much time and effort into making sure that the food and the drinks are delicious and that the waitstaff is kind. Definitely, if you're in Marrakech, go here. This was actually the last thing that we did before heading to the airport, and it was probably the most satisfying thing ever because, like I said, Marrakech has the best food.
All right, so we are just finishing brunch here and we are about to head back to the airport. Billie's is so freaking yummy. I love it here. This coffee has been my absolute favorite, so definitely going to come back here if I'm back in Marrakech anytime soon. Yummy.
I have to admit, the aesthetic glasses are pretty cool. It's very fun in here. The food was fantastic, came out super quick. Yeah, Mika has had 2, and I think she's gonna have 3 drinks before we leave, and we still have to go. It's very true, actually. And then we're gonna go to the airport. All in all, if you guys are coming to Marrakech, absolutely come here.
Marrakech was an absolute dream, and if you want more videos like this, please subscribe. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye. All right,
We're back again.
Get out my video. Leave.
Oh, no, it was my idea, man. Fuck this shit.